Hi guys, this is Nightmare 3464. I'm going to continue reading Ben X Jessie, chapter 5 and 6. I hope you guys enjoy. Jessie's point of view. The last thing I heard before I was outside with Happy Mask Salesman was Ben yelling my name. Come on, my dear, where are we going? He was running. I have never known him to run. Oh, don't worry about it. Before I knew it, we were standing near the ocean. I realized this is one that had an energy, or I believe, of templates of shores in it. Why are we here? Suddenly I felt the snapping pain in my back of my head. He hit me. What the hell? He was carrying me out to the water. The last thing I could hear before he threw me into the water, I was blacked out, was, Jessie! Jessie's drowned. He has a nice ring to it, don't you think? As he was amused by what he said, then throwing me into the water unconscious. Like, I heard a voice, Ben. Ben's point of view. I arrived in time to see Happy Mask Salesman throw an almost unconscious Jessie into deeper water. Fuck no, I thought to myself. Move, Happy Mask Salesman. No, yes. I gritted my teeth and ran at him. He dodged to the side, but I wasn't having it. I hooked my arm around his neck and pulling him down. I decided to punch him repeatedly until he was knocked out. I did that the real ocean over me. I was scared of the water. I saw bubbles that were coming to the surface, but they were stopping coming. I pulled out my fear to a side. I dove into the water. She was passed down. I quickly swam to her, wrapping my arm around her waist. I swam quickly up. I gasped for air when I reached the top of the shore, pulling Jessie onto the shore. Please don't die. Please, drowning is horrible. You can't drown. As soon as I was relieved to see her cough out water, I hugged her, wrapping my arms around her, and joy overwhelming me. Jessie, you're alive. Thank Majora. Ben? Yes, I'm here. It's going to be okay. He tried to... Shh. I know. Just relax. She nodded after a bit from coughing. She began crying, burying her face into my tunic. I rubbed her back gently. Shh. It's okay. You're fine. Thank you. You're welcome. I suppose you want me to take you home now. She nodded. But something that surprised me. Will you stay with me? I pulled her closer, sitting my chin on her forehead, of course. After she stopped crying, we stood up completely soaked as she held my hand all the way back to my house. I took her home where we laid down, and certain that she let me hold her as she slept in my arms. I swore I always protect her. Chapter 6. Jessie's point of view. I normally was not okay being touched or held by the last person the person who I had even allowed to hold me was my brother. But since, for some reason, when he held me, I felt safe. I didn't feel safe in a long time. As I allowed it and I fell asleep. Time skip. I woke up around 7. I was tired. I decided that I would get back slowly and move out of Ben's arms. I headed towards the door. I turned to see Ben. His lips were pulling into a smirk before I could sworn that he had moaned from him, which interested me. So I waited for a moment before I heard him say, Jessie. My cheeks flushed red. I quickly left the room and headed downstairs grabbing some pizza. I sat on the couch loading up the Mario Kart game. I knew that I didn't have to play it. I loved the backwards music, so it was so calming. Some odd reason, not at all that I'll tell him that. But an hour later, Ben came downstairs. I heard him with a chuckle as stared at me playing his game. There's Pop-Tarts in the cabinet, Ben. Oh, okay, thanks. He walked into the kitchen and he grabbed some Pop-Tarts, then jumping over back on the sofa, falling next to me. Laughing as I figured that a figure as Ling busted into flames again. I put it on the channel for TV so we could watch. But before we got bored, I looked over to Ben to see him giving me a pervy smile. What? I haven't been tired last night because I don't remember you wearing that to bed, huh? I looked down to see the Zelda-type dress is now a pair of shorts and a red undershirt. I gasped, jumping over the side of the couch and running upstairs, getting changed. I was about to change when I heard the door open. No, leave it on. It looks sexy on you. What? I swung my hands at him, slapping him, moving him back a few feet before I heard a pervert smirk. Jessie, you shouldn't have done that.